Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, Leilani of Barbados Plastic Surgery / medical school / you know how we do. I just decided to jump on here today because I am very angry. In fact, I am considering taking legal action against Meghan Markle's plastic surgeon, her new one, as he has undone all of the hard work that I did. I want us to take a look at her nose that I crafted myself. We asked Meghan, what kind of nose do you want? And she said, I wanted to be authentic with my nose. Not her ethnicity authentic, but her personality authentic. And so we gave her the Wicked Witch of the West nose. I like to also call it the double hump camel. And we did a fabulous job. Some might say a nose only a bad surgeon could love. But I might say, give me my money for changing my look. It was a look.
Meghan, I want to ask about your look.
My who?
Your look. Your look, Meghan.
Oh, my Luke.
Your look. Did I not say it right?
Why have nothing but the audacity to shove it in my face that you have done another nose job, Meghan? This birthday picture served only one purpose, showing off her new nose. No people in it, no family, no friends, a cake that appears to be inedible. All she did with this picture is show off her new plastic surgery, and we will be seeking damages in court. But in any case, in the fashion of Meghan Markle's PR team, the devil works hard, but the Meghan Markle PR team works harder. They have put out this article. Meghan Markle being accused of having a nose job has gotten out of hand. The royal has never addressed the rumors. Which royal? She's a royal? Cruel trolls have claimed for years that Meghan Markle has undergone a nose job, despite the royal sharing photos of her younger self. But that's how we know she's undergone a nose job, because she has those pictures. That's what's so crazy about denying it. Why deny it when you have that footprint for years all over the internet as a ne'er-do-well celebrity, whatever you want to call it? We have seen the progression of your nose. However, a plastic surgeon spoke out before she married Prince Harry, giving her input, where he believes, with his experience, the actress has never gone under the knife. What is his name? I need to know it because he might be part of this lawsuit. Dr. Ifeoma Ejikeme, medical doctor of Adonia Medical Clinic and consultant physician at UCLH, defended the royal when these rumors emerged back in 2017. This is unironically so funny that an African doctor is defending Meghan when Meghan was trying to erase her African heritage by making her nose straighter. Call it what it is. Why are we beating around the bush? She went all the way to Africa to get her 43% Nigerian kudos, to grift off the government, to grift off the taxpayers of Nigeria, to enjoy herself and get a princess title over there, when she's done nothing but try to change her appearance, erasing her black heritage with her hair, with her nose, with her facial features, everything under the sun. Anyway, back to Meghan's number one, Dr. Sycophant. She believed Meghan was a natural beauty. She simply said to the Express, looking at her teenage pictures now, they are no obvious enhancements. Beautiful then, beautiful now. The PR team of Meghan Markle works harder, but some of her archive posts from her Instagram were saved. Yes. And if we look at the old pictures, we can see clearly Meghan Markle has not had a nose job or plastic surgery. What are we doing here? I was like, this is so crazy. So maybe not in the Instagram posts, but definitely in her school pictures and all her other stuff that she was doing, she clearly had a different nose. There they go again, denying my hard work. Do you know how difficult it was to craft such a sculpture as this nose? And it's gone. I want an apology. I want a basket of produce and wine, a la Khloe Kardashian got. Did she give you the name of the surgeon? Is that why you gave her this basket of your wine and your jam and your fruits from your yard? The cheesy note on the picture in Meghan Markle's calligraphy scribble says, hey, hey, all my girls with a K. That doesn't even make any sense. All my girls with a K? All my girls whose first name starts with a K? All my girls whose surname starts with a K? And these girls with a K, do they have a K as in 1,000? 1,000 subscribers? $1,000? 1,000 followers? Who are the girls with a K? A K of what? I can't think what it means. Meghan Markle gives this basket of fruit, flowers, and fauna, and wine and jam to one of the richest people in the world, whilst her poor Sussex squad, regular schmegler people, have to buy her wine at 3 bottles a pop, minimum. What does that tell you? This is why she is the most unlikable person that has ever graced this planet. And one thing plastic surgery will not change is that unlikability. This year of 2025, where she scrolled in the sand, 2025, everyone, here I come, turned out to be the worst year of her life. And it's not over yet. She's already lost 2 contracts. Netflix, as we know. And as for Harry, Penguin Random House has just ended his deal for his second book. He was always supposed to do a part 2 of Spare, and that's been cancelled. When Spare came out, bookstores massively overstocked, expecting it to be huge, then couldn't unload it for a year and a half, delaying the paperback release as a result. So Harry's not doing a second Spare. And I just wonder to myself if that has something to do with this reconciliation with King Charles. I wonder if, since he can't grift off of talking badly about King Charles, he might as well reconcile with him. If he can't beat him, join him. Because he would have known when he started these reconciliation comments that his contract with Penguin Random House was cancelled. So that's food for thought. I would wager that if he had a choice as to whether to produce another book and make a lot of money or to reconcile with his father, I think he would have chosen to produce another book. But since he can't do that, well, might as well.
Well, hold up, wait a minute.
Oh no, it's breaking news! Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to need to talk through this article together because I cannot believe this. According to The Hollywood Reporter, Netflix downgrades Meghan Markle and Prince Harry to a first look deal, just like the Obamas. If you ask the streamer, it's an extension. Okay, so let me just calm down and get this straight. Netflix has cancelled the With Love Meghan contract, but it's doing a first look deal? What is the difference between a first look versus an overall deal? The first look deal, one, covers feature films and other intellectual property, books, etc., whereas the overall deal is primarily for series content / television. Secondly, in a first look deal, the content creator generally retains the copyright to the material that they had created, versus an overall deal where the studio owns the rights to everything created within contract terms. And thirdly, in a first look deal, other studios can pick up refused material, whereas with the overall deal, no other studio can pick up refused material. So with a first look deal, Meghan has a lot more control. Let's put it that way. Let's read the article. Netflix has extended its creative partnership with Archwell Productions, Prince Harry and Meghan's The Duke and Duchess of Sussex media company with a multi-year first look deal for all of Archwell's film and television projects. In practice, it is a downgrade from the 2020 overall deal that birthed Harry and Meghan, Polo, and With Love Meghan, among other projects. The overall to first look extension mirrors the move Netflix made recently with the Obamas, as well as others, for their Higher Ground banner. In both cases, the exclusivity carried by their respective splashy original deals has been removed. As part of the new deal, Netflix is also now partnering with Markle's As Ever lifestyle brand. We're proud to extend our partnership with Netflix and expand our work together to include the As Ever brand, Markle said in a statement. My husband and I feel inspired by our partners who work closely with us and our Archwell Productions team. Sorry, but you don't just work closely with them, Meghan. You work for them. They pay you $100 million and you work for them. This is not a partnership. They are your bosses. To create thoughtful content across genres that resonates globally and celebrates our shared vision. These buzzwords must be intended to drive us crazy. You know you have to have a team. It's not anything with Meghan unless it's a team behind her. It has to be globally behind her, and it has to be her vision. Harry and Meghan are influential voices whose stories resonate with the audiences everywhere. No, they don't. They have no relatability and no authenticity. What are they talking about? The response to their work speaks for itself. They have hate watchers. Harry and Meghan, that's the documentary, gave viewers an intimate look into their lives and quickly became one of our most watched documentary series, Netflix Chief Content Officer Bella Bajaria said. Speaking of saying stuff, I have a lot to say about this photo right here, in particular the outfit, the cheap Barbie pink, the platform sneakers, the high ponytail. I mean, girl, it screams new money. Oh, maybe that's why she likes Meghan so much. Okay, let me just keep going with the article. More recently, fans have been inspired by With Love Meghan. No, they haven't. Once again, this is all imaginary. With products from the new As Ever line consistently selling out in record time. Fantasy World! We know what she did. She put 5 pots of jam in stock and they sold out to her, herself, and her. And her mom. And Harry. We're excited to continue our partnership with Archwell Productions and to entertain our members together. Harry and Meghan, they're going to talk about that again, debuted on Netflix in December of 2022 with a total of 23.4 million views over just its first 4 days. If I cannot stop hearing this 23.4 million views, I hear it almost as much as I hear $100 million that they got from Netflix. The numbers they got for Harry and Meghan documentary were because people were coming off the back of the Oprah interview and thought that Meghan and Harry were going to continue to tell devastating stories about the royal family. Instead, Meghan just ended up making an ass of herself by mocking the Queen. It ranks as Netflix's 5th most popular documentary series of all time. Season 2 of With Love Meghan will premiere later this month. Oh, we got work to do, ladies and gentlemen. And a new holiday special, will stream this December. They're still holding on to this cookery show. That's amazing to me. I can only imagine how the holiday special will be so over the top expensive things that nobody does at Christmas. Archwell's current projects set up at Netflix also include feature film Meet Me at the Lake. I thought that was thrown out on the cutting room floor. Anyway, an adaptation of the best-selling novel of the same name by Carly Fortune. You would think, right, that with Meghan and Harry being the royals, the Sussexes and all that, that they wouldn't have to copy somebody else's story to make a film. They should be able to screenwrite their own story. Plus, there's a documentary short, Masaka Kids, A Rhythm Within, a partnership between Archwell and Campfire Studios in association with One Tanara Productions. Never heard of them. In the heart of Uganda's Masaka region, where the shadows of the HIV/AIDS crisis linger, a small orphanage becomes a beacon of hope, the long line reads. Masaka Kids, A Rhythm Within goes beyond the viral videos to reveal a brilliant, one-of-a-kind community where orphan children transform hardship into joy, dancing their way toward healing, belonging, and the promise of a brighter future. This is content from about 6 years ago that Meghan Markle is now stealing and repackaging. What do you think? Tell me down in the comments, what do you think of this? I see this as a soft consolation prize to Meghan. And they need Harry. They want Harry this time. And you wonder why, right? Because I know he's a prince, but at the same time, they didn't require his presence the first time around. But I do think that Netflix is holding on to them because if a divorce comes up, they have them contracted. I think they want to have an insider's look into their dynamics and see if this divorce book that she's shopping is really happening, if the divorce is really happening, you know, because at least they'd have first dibs at whatever story is created around that. So, girl, we know what you're doing, Netflix, girl. Thank you all for listening to me. And if you like this video, please don't forget to give it a like, a thumbs up for the algoritmo, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. I have more exciting things coming up. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.